Hi, so I have some free time before work, and so I'm just going to start talking about my story. And I have no idea what direction this is gonna go. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna start this, but I'm just gonna start talking. So, I was in a great relationship with an amazing guy for over 3.5 years, and we had our ups and downs, and like any couple would. And towards the end of the relationship, it seemed so perfect. He made all the changes that I told him that I needed from him, and like it was just perfect. It was perfect. And that's how I knew something was wrong, is when everything that you want is right there and it's happening in front of you, but then, oh my god, don't cry, it just started. But then, yeah, that's how you know something's wrong, when you feel like there's something lacking even though you have everything right there. And that's when I did an entire day of self-reflection, and that's when I realized the problem is me. And I looked back at my track record, at my previous relationship. I did all the numbers, and I realized I have not been by myself since I was 15. And before my ex, I was in a 4-year relationship. And even when that 4-year relationship ended, I had like a period of like probably like 6 months, I don't know. But he was still very much in my life. We were best friends, we were living together, and it was pretty much like I never had to be alone. Like, I always had someone taking care of me. And so in my first relationship, in my high school sweetheart relationship, we were attached at the hip. We did literally everything together. And when we ended, I realized I didn't even know how to like drive anywhere without him. I didn't know, I didn't even want to vacuum without him. Like, we were so unhealthily attached. And then my most recent relationship comes along, and I'm still in that mindset, that very immature mindset, like we have to do everything together. But throughout the 3.5 years that we dated, him and I grew and pushed each other, and we helped each other blossom into just, I don't know, like a very, very healthy and open and understanding relationship. And that's why I will never be able to thank him enough, because he was able to show me in a way what love should be like. Okay, losing my train of thought. So naturally, I'm happy. I felt like I was independent, but I was still in a relationship. And that's exactly what a relationship should be. It should be two independent individuals that want to share their life together. And I definitely thought I had that. Like, if you know me, you probably wouldn't even expect this from me. But like, I work a lot. I have so many friends. I have great family. I live in a great house. Like, I have so much going for me. And where am I going with this? Sorry, I don't even know if I should edit my videos or anything like that. I had so much going for me, and I thought I was independent. Bottom line, I really thought I was. But then, like I said, I was in the relationship, everything was perfect, and something was still missing, and I realized, do I know how to be by myself? Like, me and my ex were not attached at the hip. Like, we spent a lot of time together, but like, I went out with my friends. He let me do whatever I wanted by myself. He supported me. It was just a very great relationship. And so that's why I thought I was independent. But when I told him how I was feeling, and when we took a break out of our relationship, and I chose to test myself and see if I could handle it, I realized I can't. And that's where I'm at right now. It's been about 3 or 4 days since we had that discussion, and it's been really hard. It's been so difficult trying to balance being there for each other, but then knowing that it would be easier and more fair for each other if we just let each other completely go. Because if we keep on communicating and saying, I love you, I'm here, like, we should already know that. Like, we should already know we love each other. We shouldn't have to have that constant texting and calling and reassurance. And but at the same time, like, this happened out of nowhere. I broke his heart out of nowhere. Don't cry. And I want to be there for him, and I know he wants to be there for me. So it's just this weird transition period right now. And yeah, I'm going about my days as I normally do. I go to the gym, I go to work, and it's so weird because that was the same exact stuff I was doing when I was with him, but for some reason I feel so empty. I feel so like every action I do is meaningless, and that just really shows that maybe all these years I was fooling myself. Like maybe all these years, even though I wasn't physically with him, in my mind I knew I had him. So I had an emotional security blanket, as I like to call it. With every action I did, I would get up at bed every morning completely happy, knowing that, yay, I have a great life, I love him, blah blah blah. But yeah, and that may be okay to some people, but I realized that I need to be okay with just being alone. Like every night I go to bed, every time I wake up, oh my god, morning time is the worst. Sorry, my mouth is so dry, you can see like my saliva strings. But it's just so crazy how independent I really thought I was. I kept myself busy, and I don't know, it's just shocking to me. And a lot of my friends that are single, I hear them say, you know, like how sad they are and how they miss having someone there. But in a way, I hella admire them because they have been single and they know how to get up out of bed just for themselves, not expecting anything else in life, just living life for themselves. And I don't have that yet. I do not have that yet. And when the day comes where I can say like I am secure with myself, I am happy, I know that I could love that person even harder. And there won't be anything lacking anymore because I will know myself inside and out. And yeah, I hope this is all making sense. This is just like word vomit. But that's my story. I don't think I forgot anything. I'm pretty sure I've definitely forgot something, but that's my story. That's what I'm going through right now. It's still really fresh, and I know that my moods change by the hour. Like, I seem composed right now, but oh my gosh, I am a complete wreck. Like, out of nowhere. I have meltdowns, I have breakdowns, and yeah, this is just the second video, and I will keep making them more as my emotions change. And hopefully, I could just look back at this and really like learn from this shit and just learn a lot about myself. Oh, and just putting that out there, this is all about me. I don't want to date other people. I don't want to get attention from anyone to make me feel good about myself. I want to be able to just be alone and be okay. Not saying that like I'm not gonna hang out with my friends, because trust me, I have a friend sleeping over every night for the next week because I just feel so sad, and I'm so grateful to have my friends. But it's just, I need to learn how to not have that significant other as my reassurance in life. I need to start living for me and loving myself, because I realized I don't know why I have such great things going for me and I don't love myself, and that's ridiculous. I sound like a spoiled brat who's not thankful, but anyways, yeah, these are my feelings, and that's all I can be. All I can be is real with myself and how I feel, and yeah. Anyways, oh shit, what time is it? I gotta go to work.